If Congress does nothing, your Social Security benefits check could face an automatic cut of 22%. Most American families are completely unprepared for this sudden reduction in their critical retirement income. A major legislative flaw inside the system is quietly threatening your monthly household budget starting today. The government is now moving the legal deadlines much closer than anyone previously predicted or reported. Waiting for the evening news to cover this issue could cost your family hundreds of dollars monthly. Understanding these procedural loopholes right now is the only way to shield your hard-earned benefits. Every single senior across our community deserves to know the exact timeline of these sudden policy changes. A hidden financial trap within current federal law is accelerating the depletion of your safety net. This crisis is not a distant theoretical threat, but an impending reality less than 7 years away. For families receiving an average check, this deduction instantly wipes out $458. Following this complete investigative analysis until the final minute ensures your family avoids these losses. We will break down the exact self-defense strategies required to safeguard your financial freedom today. Sharing this vital warning helps protect vulnerable seniors who depend entirely on their monthly checks. When our community stands together with accurate legal knowledge, we can successfully navigate these traps. Let us examine the official evidence that the federal government released regarding your retirement future. The official trustees report from the Treasury Department confirms that the primary reserve fund is shrinking fast. According to the latest audit, the primary old age fund will completely run out of financial reserves. The critical depletion date has officially moved forward to the fourth quarter of 2032. This marks the second consecutive year that the administrative timeline has shifted in the wrong direction. A major legislative bill signed into law recently reduced the income taxes paid by certain wealthy beneficiaries. While that sounded like excellent news initially, it severely reduced the revenue flowing back into the system. This unintended policy side effect is actively accelerating the collapse of the primary retirement trust fund. When the reserves hit zero, incoming payroll taxes will only cover 78% of scheduled benefits. This means a mandatory 22% reduction will trigger automatically for every single recipient in America. A monthly check of $1,500 will immediately drop by $330 each month. If your current benefit is $2,500, your family will lose $550 monthly. This automatic penalty applies to everyone, regardless of your age, health, or how long you paid taxes. Prominent nonpartisan groups have issued urgent statements warning that the window for gradual reform is closing. The longer lawmakers delay action, the more drastic and painful the eventual changes will be for everyone. Meanwhile, the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners shows inflation running at 4.4%. This sharp increase represents the highest inflation reading our community has witnessed in over 3 years. Skyrocketing global energy pressures and soaring home utility bills are driving these daily living costs upward. Everyday grocery store prices continue to climb significantly faster than the official headline metrics ever suggest. Independent policy analysts who track these monthly calculations are now revising their next annual estimates upward. The latest projections indicate that the upcoming cost of living adjustment could reach 4.7%. Alternative baseline estimates from nonpartisan advocacy organizations point toward at least 3.8%. On the surface, a 4.7% boost sounds like a great financial victory for seniors. This adjustment would theoretically add approximately $98 to the average monthly retirement check. A check of $2,500 would gain $117 in extra monthly cash flow. A smaller benefit of $1,500 would see an increase of $70 every single month. However, maintaining your basic purchasing power against real inflation requires $94 more each month. The previous cost of living raise only provided $56, leaving a massive deficit to absorb. Your monthly check goes up slightly, but your actual daily living costs climb twice as fast. This widening gap is quietly and systematically destroying the purchasing power of every household in America. Furthermore, regular hikes in Medicare Part B premiums typically devour these small raises before they arrive. Many retirees discover that their net income actually decreases after the government applies the official adjustment. A stunning 44% of American retirees now depend entirely on this system for their income. This dependency rate jumped from 39% in just 1 year, showing a deeply alarming economic trend. Our community of middle-class families is trapped in a devastating and unforgiving financial gray zone. You are considered too wealthy to receive public assistance, but too poor to withstand crushing inflation. The current economic crisis has effectively cut fixed incomes by 25% over 6 years. Seniors are expressing deep and entirely justified anger over decades of systematic government mismanagement. Hard-working citizens paid their taxes faithfully for 40 years, expecting a sacred and unbreakable fiscal trust. Instead, political figures have consistently treated the retirement trust fund like a traditional commercial bank. Lawmakers routinely raided these reserves to finance special projects, foreign assistance, and massive defense budgets. The government uses your hard-earned retirement money as an interest-free loan for unrelated spending. Meanwhile, elected politicians enjoy full lifetime pensions after serving only a fraction of their working lives. These same individuals comfortably vote to increase their own salaries while limiting your basic survival checks. While your property taxes and insurance premiums double, Washington remains indifferent to your daily suffering. Our community is left to bear the full burden of an unstable and broken economic landscape alone. Stop funding special interest projects and demand that every borrowed penny be repaid to our seniors. It is time to eliminate the arbitrary tax cap that allows ultra-wealthy individuals to avoid contributing. Forcing every politician to rely on the same retirement system would fix these loopholes almost overnight. Protecting your personal financial future requires using cold, hard, factual data instead of political rhetoric. If you are already receiving benefits, your current monthly income is legally fully funded through 2032. This is not an immediate emergency that requires making frantic or impulsive adjustments to your lifestyle. You must use this accurate information to see through the empty promises during upcoming election cycles. An automatic 22% reduction is a mathematical certainty under current law, unless Congress acts. For those who have not yet claimed benefits, this impending deadline changes your entire financial strategy. Claiming your benefits early allows you to lock in a stable baseline before major revisions occur. Waiting until age 70 maximizes your eventual monthly payout, but increases your dependence on erratic politicians. Neither choice is universally correct for every family, because it depends on your health and savings. The final adjustment numbers will not be officially set until the consumer data is finalized this October. 5 additional months of critical economic metrics will determine the precise value of your next raise. In the meantime, maintaining a highly conservative household budget is your best weapon against hidden inflation. We must implement a specific financial checklist to shield our household from these upcoming system failures. First, verify your current monthly retirement benefits statements through the official administrative portal. Calculate exactly how a 22% reduction would impact your ability to pay essential living costs. Establish a dedicated emergency cash reserve covering 6 to 12 months of basic household utility expenses. Track the official cost of living adjustment data closely when the final metrics are released this coming autumn. Compare your projected raise against the upcoming Medicare Part B premium increases to find your true net income. Refuse to make hurried or emotional claiming choices based on terrifying media reports or political campaigns. Remain extremely vigilant against aggressive, fraudulent schemes that use these benefit updates to steal data. Scammers frequently send deceptive text messages claiming that your retirement fund accounts have been suspended. Never share your personal identification numbers or bank account access codes with anyone who calls your phone. Verify all unexpected mailings directly with the primary local administrative field office in your city. Taking these concrete defensive actions ensures that your home remains secure despite federal mismanagement. We must share these precise action steps with every family member who relies on regular retirement income. Our community will continue to monitor every single legislative update as it happens in Washington. Our dedication is to provide unvarnished truth so American families can prepare effectively. True financial self-defense begins with possessing accurate knowledge of system vulnerabilities. Let us work together to build a secure network of informed citizens across the nation. Your hard work over 40 years should guarantee peace of mind, not constant financial anxiety. We must stand unified against any attempt to reduce the benefits we rightfully earned. Keep a close watch on your monthly bank statements to catch any unauthorized deductions early. Consult with trusted financial professionals who understand the unique challenges facing seniors today. Prepare your household budget for potential fluctuations in energy and transportation expenses next winter. Knowledge is your most powerful asset in the ongoing struggle against systemic fiscal decline. We refuse to allow these critical issues to be swept under the rug by politicians. Every hard-working taxpayer deserves a retirement that is completely free from bureaucratic panic. Stay informed, stay prepared, and always protect the financial well-being of your loved ones. We will face these systemic challenges together as a strong and unified community. Watch the official announcements closely as we approach the final decisions this coming autumn. Your financial independence is worth fighting for every single day, without exception. Never lose sight of the fact that these funds belong to the people who earned them. We must hold our elected officials directly accountable for the promises they made to us. Ensure your family members read these critical updates to protect their own future incomes. This investigative report serves as your personal blueprint for navigating the upcoming fiscal crisis. Together, we can demand real structural solutions that protect the middle class permanently. The road ahead requires caution, but accurate information gives us the power to succeed. Thank you for dedicating your time to understanding these vital economic realities today. Let us move forward with confidence and determination to secure what is rightfully ours. Your financial resilience is the foundation of a prosperous future for our entire community. Stay strong and always keep your family security at the top of your priorities. We will return with more urgent updates the moment new data becomes available. Until then, keep your budget tight and your eyes open to the changing economic landscape. Our collective voice is the most powerful tool we have to enforce real political change. Let us make sure that Washington hears our demands loud and clear this year. Your retirement security is a right that must be defended with absolute resolve. We stand with every American family fighting to maintain their dignity in these times. The truth will always prevail when citizens are armed with the correct factual insights. Protect your wallet, protect your family, and stay tuned for our next detailed brief. We need immediate and decisive legislative action from our elected officials right now. Our collective time is running out fast to implement these critical structural protections. Protect your hard-earned cash reserves from unexpected government deduction letters immediately. Demand real answers today from the politicians who claim to represent our community interests. Watch your expenses daily. Check your bank accounts. Seniors deserve true respect. Do not panic over news. Stay strong through changes. Information gives you power. Protect your family home. Monitor federal rules closely.